charge. No such thing as no charge. Been high since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping. I just went bought a stroller. My just like his father. I just went bought him my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mama. Ain't I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. Though you just gotta open your eyes.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder. O'Neal Cruz.
inside. And we're underway. Thanks through that one for strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. Right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. Darvish, a former All-Star, 38 years old, and he was born in Japan. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. What a stop! Safe at first as they can't make the play.
A nice diving play at second, gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff right there.
Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Guardians leave 1. The Royals will get their chance now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one ripped. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Correa. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of...
On a line, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. The tag, and he's in there. And it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Right side, hard hit. Schwarber out of the play. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Slice the other way and foul.
Comes through with the RBI. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Will Wagner steps in for the Royals. On the ground, right side, Sosa. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Darvish back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Judge squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Just missed. Jeffers with a homer in his last game. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Darvish delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now it's going to be Michael Busch. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Finish him.
2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Yu Darvish. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. And now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a liner foul. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Soto puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning alive. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Simeon.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now the base.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. To the plate, save. It's 5-0.
How about that? Clears the bases. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to
Pitching for the Guardians.
so runner at second, 2 down. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here in Kansas City, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Jared Kelenic. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here is Sosa to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the number 2 hitter, Max Schumann. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Darvish winds and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Here's Juan Soto. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. They get the out on Soto. And that is the inning. Guardians strand a couple. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Ground ball left side. In time to Bush. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
No, he saved.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
On the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Gathers and throws. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Start of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Freeman makes the play, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jamer.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Jamer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Candelario, in his 8th season, 31 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt.
Finish him.
And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here is Marcus Semien. That's a laser base hit. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And they tag him out.
Up next,
here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Simeon comes in to score. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Swing and a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0. So 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 2. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The batter, number 7.
So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. His first homer of the year. It's 10-0. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles.
Pitching for
Jose Siri steps in for the Royals.
26. Tyler Duffy.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Story now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped into right and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 10-zip. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Michael Busch. Darvish back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Kelnick, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make it.
1 down, base is empty. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball.
2 out, space is empty. Got him looking. and he strikes out the side for the third time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. The throw to third. Semien on the way to third. Soto gets it back in quickly, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
It's through for a hit. Coming around third is Semien. Not gonna get him. It's up the line.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 13-0. A 2-run double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I'll tell you.
Pitching for the
Jose
Guardians.
Leclerc into the game. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Leclerc.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Oh, he gloves it to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Line drive. Awesome play there. So digging in, Jose Siri. Out to short, Correa. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Royals up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Foul ball. That's inside. And the count 1-2. He goes down looking. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here in Kansas City, well, we go bottom 6. Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story.
That's hard hit on the line. Soto makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a foul out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So up now for Kansas City, Marcus Semien. Swing and a ground ball out to short. A dive. Nice stop. In time. Got him. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Seeing one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95.
Low throw, and he can't pick it. Now it's the Guardians DH, Jeimer Candelario. That one fouled off. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Ryan Jeffers digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. That's pin number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. Stepping up for the Guardians, Michael Busch. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Look, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cruz brings it in. 1 away. So man aboard. Salvador Perez digs in now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Judge around second. Coming home. He'll score easily. Eugenio Suarez steps in for the Royals. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Hit on the ground to short. Correa. They get the force. They limit the damage here. They get a run. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the eighth. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Darvish back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. Man at first, Edmundo Sosa digs in for the Guardians.
Sosa.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Kelnick on at first, nobody out, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Throw is low, and it gets by. But a great backup there, and no one will move up. So, man aboard. O'Neal Cruz digs in for the Guardians. Just off the inside edge. Back to the mound. He's got it. And the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. Juan Soto now. And that's in there for strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Guardians strand a couple, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0.
Pitching for the Guardians.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Yoel Payamps.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And that one ripped to left. He makes the grab. 1 down.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
To the right side, Sosa. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Baseman,
now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
The right fielder, number 99.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Andrew Chafin getting loose out there. Kirkering also getting ready. Hammered, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, an error like that. You look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they're losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. That one pushed to the left and foul. Simeon on third. Judge at second with 2 gone. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now Correa up to hit. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. And Correa retired.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter, Jamer.
Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Jamer Candelario.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a pop-up. Story. He's got it, and is 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Ryan Jeffers digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Guardians down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
It has become increasingly difficult.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing.